What's up, my friends? Adam Pecoraro here from Flexoraro Fitness. Thank you for clicking on our video. We got a good workout for you today. We're going to be using a dumbbell. It's going to be total body, and we're probably going to get done in about 45 minutes. So short, sweet, but super effective and super thorough. I'd like to always remind you, if you want to help old Adam out, click the thumbs up and like this video. It really does help to get some traction going on the videos. Leave a comment, ask me questions, talk to me, criticize, whatever. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. So with that said, we're going to jump into a dynamic stretch and a warm up. We're going to do the heaven and earth mobility flow and then jump right into action. And again, it's a dumbbell workout, but it's only a single dumbbell workout today. So all you need is one. Are you ready? Let's hit it. All right, my buddies, let's start with marching in place. Marching with intention to get warmed up. You need to raise the core temperature. You need to raise the heart rate. Swinging the arms from shoulder to hip. Some pump action in the arms, right? Pull your stomach in. Breathe deeper than you need. Let's keep marching for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so let's skate. Hook your heels, skate left and right. We do our scorpion curls. Okay, back to marching. This time high knee. Try to compress your knee with your hands. Get some fire in the legs. Get the hips loose. Little single leg balance. Get the core muscles fired up. What are the core muscles? Anything that's not an appendage. Anything that's not arms, legs, or head. The things that help you balance. Your pelvis, your glutes, your abs, your back. Time. Calf raises. You can connect to your hips if you need to for balance. Lift those heels. Try to let the heels just kiss the ground if you can. Toe raises. As always, remember, don't let this happen. Lift, lift. Good ankle flexion. Good for the shins and the tibialis. Good for balance. Pump blood all the way up into your legs, or through your legs, heart to feet. Keep going. Okay, circles from shoulder width, into out, into out. Oh, let's get some hip mobility. What do you say? What do you say? What do you say? Okay, harder one, out to in. Pull your thighs together, put your foot right back to shoulder width. Always a little awkward, because we don't often adduct our legs. Ooh. Ooh. Time, double shoulder width, morning stretch, big breath in. Pull those elbows back. Palms up. I'm sorry, palms together. Now palms up. Pull your thumbs around. Hold your chest open. Keep pulling those thumbs like you want them to touch behind your back. Okay, hands interlock and clasp. Straighten your arms, pull your chest in, drop your chin, stretch out your shoulders and your trapezius. Big breath in, reach up, morning stretch again. Oh, lateral lunge, brace on the quadriceps, keep your butt back. If you think you can do the twist, whatever side you go to, opposite hand goes down, fist or palm, open, and then up and the other way. Ooh. And we get one more. Bring your legs back in. Reach down for the floor. And for your neck, drop your chin. Roll your ear to one shoulder. Drop your chin and go to the other. Really reach down so that there's no shrug in your shoulders. And drop your chin, head up. And then these two are a little harder. Heel up, weight back, butt back, scoop, and switch. Just for your hamstrings, scoop. So if you feel it in your back, that's okay, but you want to feel it behind your legs. Hi, Louie. Hi, body. Ooh. 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 And time. All right. So now we're going to get into the heaven and earth mobility flow. If at any point you need to have a rest, or if you can't do a certain piece like the runner's lunge, for example, it's okay to adjust and skip that. But here's what I'm going to do today. In previous videos, I've done this heaven and earth mobility flow. So I'm going to bring out a bench. You could also use a chair as long as it's stable. And I'm going to demonstrate the whole thing elevated off of the bench to give you an option at home. So again, if you don't have a bench, use a chair, make sure it's stable and on a surface that's going to keep the bench from, or keep the chair from sliding. But know that you can do this without that bench. And in previous videos, I've demonstrated it, and you could just imagine doing it on the floor. Otherwise, let's do it on the bench so that you have an option from which to start and progress into doing it on the ground. Okay, so heaven and earth mobility. Let's do it. Okay, friends, so as promised, I'll demonstrate on this bench, heaven and earth. Use a chair, or you can go to the ground. Here's how it works. I get close, I lift my heels, and I reach up. This is heaven. And then when I go down, I touch the bench. I try to lift my hips. I keep the weight in my heels. I keep my legs as straight as I can. They don't have to be completely straight to get benefit. You just need to feel the stretch behind your legs. Straight or simply more intense. I kind of bring my head down if I feel I can. And now I have the bench to help me come up. It's okay to bend my knees when I go to roll up. Okay, let's go ahead and start. And go nice and slow. Breathing. It's not about reps. It's about movement and stability. Hey, Daddy-O. Yep. Yeah. Okay, gang, now we want to add a deep squat. You squat as deep as you can. Keep your chest up and then stand. That's added in, so we still have to go heaven, earth, and then we would squat, push with your heels to come up. So on the squat, you can see how I just leave my hands on the bench. You don't have to touch the bench, but we might as well use it. I drop my shoulders down, I get my chest up, and then I'll stand into it. Okay, so now after the squat, we have to do a plank. We're gonna put our hands on the bench and we're gonna walk back. So I come up just enough to be able to step back. I want my shoulders towards my fingers, okay? So I don't wanna be back here. I gotta lower my back, but pull my stomach in. So it doesn't look like this, but it doesn't look like this. And now I can either choose to hold the plank and push my heels down, or I can do one push-up on the incline. I don't want my face to go down. I want to turn out my fingers a little to keep my elbows tight and bring my chest towards the bench, and then shove. We'll walk forward, and now we go back to the beginning. We have heaven, earth, squat, rise enough to plank, establish it, and then push up. Walk forward, heaven, earth, squat, plank, push your body up. Ooh. And again, heaven, earth, squat, plank, push up. Now the next part, bring your hands close enough that your thumbs can touch. Pick a leg, doesn't matter which one. Bring it forward into a runner's lunge. Drop your hips. Same side hand. This is my left, so I use my left. Goes up to heaven. I open my chest. I bring my chin to my shoulder, get a nice spinal twist and a nice glute stretch. After a few seconds, you put your hand down and your foot back and you go right to the other side. Runner's lunge, hips down. Hand that matches the bent leg goes up. Chin to shoulder. Hold. Hand down. Walk back. And then walk forward and heaven, earth, squat, plank, push up, hands come close, foot up, same side, hand up, maybe 3, 2, 1. Oh, switch it up. Walk back and together. Let's go again. Heaven, earth, squat. I really enjoy stretching my hamstrings. Plank, push up. Hands in, foot up, triangle twist. Other side. Okay, so now hands go back to shoulder width. Thumbs go forward, fingers go out to the side. Squeeze your butt because we're going to do up dog. And this is a back bend, and any back bend, you got to squeeze your glutes to support your lower lumbar. We go forward just what we can handle. Chest forward, chin up, on your toes. Hold and stretch. And then we reverse it. We lift our hips. You can turn your fingers straight. I like my index finger to lead straight ahead. I push with it. My heels go down. My chest goes down. My butt goes up. My ears are right next to my arms. This is down dog. High, and that's a real dog. High knee. We go back to plank, and then we walk forward and stand. So for the next 2 reps, let's take out the triangle twists and just do the up part and then the down part. So we go heaven, earth, squat, plank, push up, squeeze your butte, up, down, plank, and walk forward. And now we've come to the last one. Last one, best one. For some people, this could be your workout, depending on what kind of shape you're in, what kind of day you have ahead of you, how much time you have available. So it could be a good cap to the warm-up, or it could be, that's all I got time for, and you got some great movement in. Okay, here we go. Up, down, squat, plank, push-up. Up dog. Do I dare say it, guys? What's up, dog? You guys like up dog? What's up, dog? Oh no, dog. What's up, shit? Oh, down dog. Sorry for breathing into the microphone. Plank. Walk forward. Up tall. Big breath. And now we're going to get into the meat and potatoes of today's workout. So one dumbbell is all you need. Get a quick sip of water and let's continue on. Okay, so we're going to start with a plank and what I'm calling a push across. So the way it is set up is I'm going to grab the dumbbell and move it under my arm. Then same side as the dumbbell's on, grabs, move it under my arm. So the idea is to try to maintain the plank as best you can with only one arm. We're going to go for a minute. You do as many quality reps as you can, and you can take breaks when you need. And you can go to your knees too. Plank is probably one of the best things you can do for your abs, but it's arduous. Halfway. Time. So a minute's a long time. I like to work off of a minute so that you have room to grow. The expectation isn't to do the minute all the way through. I try to do that just to lead by example. Push-up, body weight push-up. So hands on your dumbbell, one push-up here, walk your hands off, one push-up there. If you can't do your push-up with your hands on your dumbbell, it's too narrow, it hurts your wrists, just body weight push-ups, okay? Try to keep your shoulders towards your fingers. Halfway. Yeah. Time. Sorry about the camera. It was a wind gust. But we cool now, right? So unilateral calf raises. Hold the dumbbell on one side, calf raise, and don't let it pull you over or slog your arm down. In 30 seconds, we'll go to the other side. Ready? With my calf raises, I always try to just let my heel kiss the ground. Try to hold at the top for a moment. Switch and continue. Okay, low plank, dumbbell taps. So palms up, low plank, toes or knees, depending on where you're at. And then you're gonna reach out, tap, come back, other hand tap, come back. We just tap it. Let's get ready. Don't worry about shaking. We all shake. Just hang in there. Halfway. Settle in. About 10 seconds. Rest. Okay, we're gonna go to our back. And now we have the get up, sit up. So what I'm gonna do is, it's in my right arm. So I'm gonna keep my right arm straight, my right leg down. This hand can be used. I'm gonna try to keep it straight. And I'll push with my leg and I'll come to a seated position. And then I'll keep it straight all the way back down. Let's go. Time. Okay, I need you to remember what arm you just used. I just used my right. Okay, say it to yourself. What arm did you just use? Okay, next time through, we do the other arm. Rainbows. We have to stay on the ground. We've got to recline. We're going to lift and lift. Lower abs get a lot of work. Hip flexors get a lot of work. Make sure you recline a bit. Here we go. Oh, you need a rest. Whew. Let's get back to it. Nah, thanks though. Okay, time. Burpee to snatch. When you do a snatch, you pull it close to your body, bend your elbow, and raise. You don't have to clean it and press it. Stop your arm right next to your ear. What we're going to do is one arm on, one arm off, squat thrust, drop and press, and then I'm gonna lift. And then when I go down, I shuffle to do the other side. So we're always alternating. Let's start. Feet real close. Up, down, shuffle. Feet really close. Up, down, shuffle. Oh, I love burpees. Yeah. Time. Okay. Lawnmower row. Long runner's lunge. You put your hand like this. Put your hand like this. Row 3 times. After you hit 3, switch hands, switch directions, so the other leg's back. Transition on railroad track, shoulder width. 3, switch hands, switch directions. Here we go. Hold to your hip. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, if you just did 30 seconds, you would get a good grind for your back. Maybe even better than what we're doing here. But the foot agility is a big component. Getting out of the awkward stance, getting back into it, performing, and trying to do that without falling. And it does provide a little rest for the legs rather than just holding the static lunge for 30 seconds or a minute. Time. Goblet, squat, kneel, step up. I squat, put one knee down, put the other knee down, bring one foot up, bring the other foot up, and stand. Squat, knee, knee, step up to stand. Elbows tight. Let's go. Halfway. Pull through renegade row. So very similar to what we did in the beginning. We're going to grab it and pull backwards. So what were we doing earlier? We would grab it on the same side and push it. So now we're going to grab it with the opposite hand from where it is and pull it to the other side. Do it from your knees if you need to. Here we go. Time. All right. Goblet squat to shoulder press. Horizontal position for the dumbbell. We squat. When we come up from the squat, we press it overhead, putting our arms next to our ears. Be careful you don't clothesline yourself. Here we go. Squat, the elbows towards knees. Press like a thruster. Halfway. Time. Okay. Now we got to do it again. If you want a sip of water, let's get a sip of water. And we start again with the plank. Push across. So same side grabs, push across. Okay, did you get a sip? Let's get ready. Plank, push it across. Hands in front, grab it, move it across. Grab it, push it across. Time. Woohoo! Push up, body weight push up. Whew. Doing okay? I think you're doing great. Are you trying hard? Are you persevering? Are you adjusting knees or breaks when you need? Then you're doing fine. Halfway. Yeah. 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 Time. Unilateral calf raises. It is not by coincidence that the calf raise, which is usually the most agreeable exercise, follows that push-up exercise, which is usually the least agreeable. So hold in one hand, calf raises for 30 seconds on that side. Here we go. We have the low plank dumbbell taps next. Switch hands and keep on going. Hang in. Time. Okay. So again, either toes or knees. I recommend palms up. We're on our forearms, and then we go 1, 2. We try to minimalize the rocking. There's always going to be movement, but we're trying to minimalize it. 10 seconds. Just settle into the zone. Ready? Oh. Time. Just getting an even number. Okay. We have the get up, sit up. So I used my right arm last time. What arm did you use? We're on the opposite, right? Whatever arm is working, it tries to stay straight the whole time. Same side leg is bent, the opposite hand could be used. Try to drive into it. Keep your eyes up the whole time. Get another. Time. Okay. Burpee to snatch. This is where we jump left to right. Hit the push-up, pick it up, extend, back down, other side. Oh. Lawnmower. 3 in a lunge, turn 180, switch hands, 3 more in a lunge, back and forth, like you can't make up your mind. Trying to get shoulder width. 3. Hips down. That's what you get for showing off, Adam. That's time. Oh. Goblet, squat, kneel, step up and stand. Goblet, one knee, the other knee, one foot, the other foot. Okay. Okay. Ready? Halfway. Almost. That's time. Pull through renegade row. So we set up with our hands in front, right in our plank, and then we reach under, pull, opposite hand reaches under, pull. Let's do it. And this is different from earlier because earlier was the same side as the dumbbell is on, pushes it across. Now it's opposite hand, pulls it across. Nothing like doing a million planks, huh? It almost makes you beg for just doing crunches. But they're good for you. They're really, really good for you. Time. Goblet squat to shoulder press. Or as they say in French, la last one, la best one. 10 seconds. Watch your chin when you push it. Ready? That's a little wide. So I was just working with a 20-pound dumbbell, and I actually had a workout at 8 a.m., which was about 4 hours ago. 4 hours ago. So even though there was ample time to recover, I feel winded from it. But hopefully this is a solid workout for you. Couple more. Come on. Time. Okay. Hey, give yourself a clap. Double clap. Well done. My friends, thank you so much for clicking on this video and joining me in this workout. I hope it was a good one and that you enjoyed it and saw it as beneficial. Take pieces from it, okay? Make your own workouts or revisit this anytime you want. So do me a favor, click the thumbs up. It really helps. Leave a comment. Give me constructively helpful criticism. I can always use some feedback. Or ask questions about health and fitness. I would love to be able to connect with you. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. That way you can be notified each and every time we upload a brand new video. Okay, again, I'm Adam Pecoraro. This is Flexoraro Fitness, and I want to thank you so much for watching. Have a good rest of your day. And that's your workout. How do you feel? You okay? Do me a favor, send me a text. Let me know what you like, what you dislike. Okay. I know you're very busy, but you've got to let me know if I'm on the right track with everything so far, if you're enjoying it. Okay. And yeah, look forward to hearing from you, and I'll see you in the next workout. Bye, sis.